welcome back to my channel, Lispy WL. So today I have a full face of first impressions and I'm super excited because there we go, I said super excited again. But I've never done a full face of first impressions video before, so I'm excited to do it because of that. So yeah, I have some products that are like new, I have some products that are old, but mainly everything is stuff that I have not tried yet. Mainly, minus like one or two things. So yeah, saying that, let's get straight into the video. I hope you guys like it, and if you do, please make sure to click that thumbs up button because it would mean so much to me. And let's get started. So we are gonna go straight in with foundation today. Urban Decay All Nighter makeup. What? Oh, foundation. So I got this a long time ago when I was working at Sephora. I've never tried it yet just because I knew the color was dark, but then I know this is a good foundation, so I'm like, let me just try it and let's see if I can kind of make it work. I'm assuming it's dark. I'm not 100% sure, but it looked dark from just like an initial swatch. I don't know why, but when I worked there, I always chose foundations that were way too dark for me for some reason. I don't know. So let's go ahead and try this on. Right after I started to use my 56 brush from Sephora, I magically lost it. So we're using this brush instead, which is a 66. So that was 56, this is 66. And we're just going to go ahead and apply it. Oh my god, I forgot to color correct, so give me a sec. So I went ahead and did that. Now we can start with the foundation. So yeah, the color is just way too dark for me. Oh well, we're gonna highlight our face and stuff, so hopefully we're able to make it work. But I like, just looking at it, I really like the finish of the foundation. It's very full coverage. So as you guys can see, it's really dark. So as you guys can see, this color was in 12, which I think is like one of the darkest shades, so it's totally my fault for choosing this color. But the overall coverage of the foundation is very nice. I really like the finish of it as well. Just the color is like, but I'm gonna try to fix it because I do want this video to like look good, like the makeup look to look good. But yeah, let's go on to concealing. So I have the the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I showed you guys a little haul from Ulta. I did try this already, but I had the wrong color. Again, it was kind of like my skin tone and I like it a little bit lighter. So I have the shade Deep, and let's try it and let's see if we can fix this because we're gonna need this. This is a fail, so I'm gonna have to take this foundation off and put something else on. Okay guys, so I took that off and my lighting changed. I don't know what happened to my camera, but the whole lighting situation changed and I don't know how to fix it, so we're just gonna have to work with this lighting today. But I decided I'm actually gonna go fix up my foundation after. We're just gonna move on to the eyes. So I'm kind of sorry the video is kind of everywhere. I feel super discouraged right now, but we're just gonna keep going. And oh, that was too close, but we're just gonna keep going and hopefully it turns out good. So what we're gonna try today is the Touch and Soul thing that I showed you guys in my haul. So the Metalist liquid foil and glitter shadow duo. I'm super excited. So this is going to be a neutral look, of course, just because I'm using this. I could have put a pop of color, but I wanted to film a lip swatch video, so I just figured a whole neutral look would be good. So including that, we're going to also be trying the Morphe 35O palette. So obviously this has been on the market for a long time. I personally haven't tried it on myself. I've tried it on clients. I've tried it on myself like once, but it wasn't like really anything. I used like one of the shimmer shadows or something. So we're going to be using both of these and I will give you guys kind of my first impressions on them. Again, I did try this already, but it was in a different color, so can't wait to try this. As you guys can see, I just color corrected my eyes. Same thing I always use, the primer potion and then the MAC skin finish to just set it and even everything out. So we're going to start off with the Morphe palette, of course. I'm just going to use a range of browns and like warm oranges just to create kind of like a really warm gold smoky eye. I know I've been creating a lot of warm toned eyeshadow looks and like neutral warm toned eyeshadow looks. I'm definitely not going to be doing that for all my videos. I've just been doing that recently because I've been playing with my setup and stuff like that. But now that everything is kind of working out fine, I'm going to go ahead and start doing a lot of colorful looks too. So if you guys have anything in mind that you guys want to see, please let me know and I'll be able to film that for you. So I'm going in with this like light orange in the palette and we're just going to go ahead and use this as a transition shade. When I first tried this palette out, I did find that the colors didn't blend together as well, so hopefully it's not the case when I'm trying it right now, because we already know I'm not having the best filming day. Next, going in with a little bit of a deeper orange and mixing it in with this dark brown. then we're going in with a much darker brown shade, just the brown, and doing the same thing. We're basically just going to keep repeating this step until we kind of get the intensity we want. So next I'm going with the even darker, more chocolatey brown, and focusing this right into the crease area. And I'm going to use the same shade and just pack it on the outer third of the eye. So far I feel like the shades are blending okay, but as you guys can see, it's quite patchy. It grabs onto certain areas. They're not my favorite shadows. I do love Morphe shadows, just this specific palette, I'm not the biggest fan like everyone else. I'm going to take that orange again, blend this area out because I feel like it looks a little patchy. So here it is, and we're just going to cut the crease with this. Hopefully it will be easy. From what I remember, it was. So beautiful. And a little tiny bit goes a really long way. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but it got like a little like wiggly up there and not as clean as I would like, just because the brush is super thick. So I would suggest you taking like a really thin brush and doing that crease area just for a cleaner look. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. We're just gonna go back in with the brown and just build it up again and lightly dust it onto the gold just so it all blends. I like to kind of leave it like jaggedy like that just because I feel like it blends better than if I was just like to do a straight line. So we're just taking the glitter, hoping for the best, and just dabbing it on. Oh, it's so pretty. I wish you guys could see this in real life because it's so beautiful. You guys can see the beautiful texture. It's not glitter, it's like this really beautiful foil. I obviously knew there was going to be fallout, so that's a good idea. We went with the eyes first. So I'm just taking that off. Okay guys, so I just went ahead and put my liner on, and I just have the Huda Beauty Scarlette lashes. I was supposed to show you guys how I apply them, but I forgot. So yeah, I did have new lashes I could try, but I really wanted to wear these lashes because they're just so pretty. They're gorgeous. I love them. And I'm just using the NYC liner again. So now we're just going to go ahead and do the face. I'm going to color correct and then just go ahead and put the Huda Beauty foundation on top. And I will be right back. And the rest of the stuff is all first impression stuff. So let's get into it. Okay guys, so we're going to try the Shape Tape. I can't wait to actually try it with the proper foundation because the other one did not work. So again, this is the shade Deep. We're just going to do a triangular formation and highlight the face one. Blending it out with the Beauty Blender. So it's definitely not as bright as my ABH concealer, but that is now sold out, so I don't really have a choice. I mean, not sold out, that is now discontinued, which sucks because I love the color of that, but still does the job very, very nicely. I don't mind. I'd probably just mix it in with maybe my NYX one or something just to really brighten it up. Just a tad bit, because the NYX one I can't wear on its own. It's a little too bright. So next, we have the also famous Laura Mercier translucent powder in the shade Medium Deep. I feel like this might be kind of dark now, just because this is already kind of dark and not as bright as I usually do. And my Midnight Banana powder is obviously much lighter. Hopefully I like it though, because I do really, really want to like it. And as I said, Jackie Aina uses it and hers looks beautiful, so let's go ahead and try that. But again, for the Shape Tape, I love the formula, same as the other one. Looks very nice and like smooth under the eye, which is always a good thing, and the coverage is really good as well. We'll just like, yeah, this is dark. I do not know how I feel about this. Okay, to be honest, I don't think I'm gonna like it. It's a very orange shade. I'm not mad at how it looks under the eye actually, but hopefully it doesn't look too orange. It's very, very orange. I don't really understand why it's this orange, but that's fine. We're going to set this aside and we're going to go ahead and contour our face with something new. And this is the Makeup Forever Cream Contour Palette. So I'm just going to use the contour shade. So we're going to just use the same brush that we used before, but like a mini concealer version of it. And it is the number 67. So going in with that dark shade. I did swatch this before, but I've never actually tried it. It's a little almost black. Yes, very dark. So before I continue, let's see if we can blend that out first. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Like, I don't want to mess up, but I feel like it's like moving everything underneath my makeup, which sucks because it's so creamy and stuff. Maybe my foundation and powder and everything just don't go with it because it's really creamy and I put my setting powder and stuff. So before we continue and like mess up the makeup, I'm just gonna stop that one right there and go touch up my foundation again. And we're just gonna use the normal ABH. Okay, so luckily I brought my ABH with me just in case, and we're just gonna go ahead and just use this. To be honest, I've used this on people when I worked at Sephora and it works beautifully. I just think it's not cooperating with my skin because I have like a matte setting powder and so much powder on top, so the really creamy texture is not going well with it. It is very creamy and the consistency of it is very nice, but I might use this yellow color in the upcoming tutorial because I think this would look very nice and bright under the eyes, and the highlight and blush shade are also very nice. So I will use this again in a different tutorial, perhaps without the powder. It's more like it. So using this powder to bake under the face, I mean the contour. Time for the moment of truth. We're gonna dust this off. I kind of like it. It's not as bright as I would go, but like it looks very very, what's the word, like very natural, and it doesn't really crease under the eyes much. I mean, except for my fine lines, which is gonna crease regardless, but like there's no patchiness or anything the way the actual translucent looks, because that's way too light for me. But like I actually really like it. I didn't expect to like it this much. I don't have a new blush, so we're using Torrid by Nars, the beautiful color. You guys know I love it. And next for highlight, we have something exciting, and that is the Master Chrome by Maybelline. I've heard so many good things about it. I did try it a tiny bit on that tablet makeup tutorial I did, but it was like, I wouldn't consider that a first impression because that was just like me doing it in a rush when we were getting ready to go out. I didn't really pay attention to how it looked or anything like that, plus my makeup looked really bad in that video. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try it out right now. Using my handy dandy ABH brush. Oh, it's so pretty. Whoa, ho, ho. That is pigmented. This feels so weird not using my Sunday bokeh. Ooh. Oh my god, it's like really pigmented. To be honest, I can't lie, I feel like it's a little too like light for my skin tone. It's not as like gold and bronzy as I like it, but it's still a beautiful. I can't lie, I love it. I think it looks really good. I do think it's I don't know, I think it's a little bit light, but nothing like too drastic where it looks like scary. It's not like ashy, it's just a tad bit light. So we are going in with a Bella Cosmetic Lippy today. You guys have been requesting for me to do this. She was so sweet enough to send me these a long time ago. I just never got the chance to film it, and I feel really bad about that. But today I will be also doing a swatch video for my lips on my Instagram with all the other colors. So like all the colors that she sent me are all right here, but today we're going in with the shade Kitana. So yeah, I was debating between this and like a red because like, you know, holiday season, but I feel like wearing kind of like a burgundy with this look. So yeah, let's go. So I did just line my lips with a brown lip liner just as I always do. So this shade is beautiful, looks like a burgundy to me. I did swatch these on my hand a long time ago and they did not get off, so let's try it right now, see how it looks. It feels very soft. So that was just with one like dip into the product, and it still kind of looks red, so it still looks very holiday like, and I really like the color. I feel like it makes my teeth look lighter. Hey guys, so now we have come to the end of this first impressions. This feels a lot like the Tarte lip paints. They're very kind of smooth and suede, feel very comfortable on the lips and not drying at all. The only thing is the Tarte lip paints, like they don't either get stuck on my teeth because of how suede these are. They are, but these are not getting stuck on my teeth. So I actually really like the formula of this, and it doesn't feel drying at all, but it still looks matte, and I love this color. Again, if you want to see a lip swatch video, it'll be on my Instagram. As for the Tarte Shape Tape, I love it. I love the formula. I'm most likely going to mix it with the NYX to wear it. For the translucent powder, it surprised me. I thought I would like it when I saw the color. I was like, but I really love it. I love it. Doesn't look as bright as my bend eye, but it still looks very beautiful. I feel like I want to know your opinion too. What do you guys think about how that looks on my skin? And as for the Urban Decay that color did not match in terms of the foundation and stuff. It was very nice, very matte, very full coverage, just the way I like it. And the Makeup Forever, as I mentioned, it just wasn't working well with the powders I already had on my face. I will use it in a different video, give it another go for you guys. The Master Chrome looks gorgeous on the skin. I love it. It's so affordable as well. And then what else did we have? We had the Touch and Soul. This is the box, but we have the Touch and Soul, which is beautiful, as you guys can see, but it is a little messy, so you guys have to make sure you clean it well. Great way to clean it, I showed in my Instagram video, is using the what is that called, like a mascara one, just like scraping it off. It works beautifully even if it falls on your face. Always do your eyes before your face if you ever use it, because it gets messy. The Huda lashes, I love them, they're gorgeous. And I feel like that's it. If I missed anything else that I used on my face, please let me know, and I will give you guys my opinion on that as well. So far I really like everything, even though it was kind of a flop in the beginning and here and there in other parts. Oh, and the 35 O palette, you guys know my opinion, I said it earlier. And yeah, that's about it. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.